Welcome! My name's Cathi. Today we're going to be on all fours and we've got 3 moves to do today. If you just want to do one, that's fine. If you want to go for 2, go for it. If you want to do all 3, this video is yours. So you stop when you need to stop and take breaks whenever you need to take breaks. So we're going to come up to all fours. That means hands under shoulders and knees under hips. When you're putting your hands down, go fingertips first, then that first big set of knuckles, then your palms. That's going to help balance the weight a little more evenly on your wrists. Now, if that is still feeling a little intense, this stretch right here, that can be an intense angle for your wrists. So, if you need to, absolutely move your hands a little farther forward, and when you do that, kind of press into that first big set of knuckles, and that'll really make it a lot easier on your wrists. So find your all fours position. The first thing we're going to do today is an awesome breathing exercise called the extreme exhale. At least that's what I call it. And this is a way to strengthen your deepest abdominal muscle, the transverse abdominis. If you've never seen this one, look it up in an anatomy book. It'll become one of your favorites, I promise. So the way we do the extreme exhale is you start with a big forceful exhale. And you'll feel when you do that, you'll feel that tighten up these muscles. The trick, though, is to resist the temptation to inhale. Just keep blowing out. Just keep pushing. Till you can't push anymore. And then just relax. Woo! And you'll take a huge breath in. Almost without any work. So we're going to do a bunch of those, all in a row. And remember that the main part of the work is done towards the end of that exhale. I've been doing these for a while, so if you didn't quite make it as long as I did, that is absolutely okay. You blow out as much as you can blow out. So we're all going to be working at our own pace. Keep it going. Check in with a couple things. Check in with those shoulders. Push the floor away a little bit to make sure you're not collapsing down. Just push the floor away and keep your head right in line with your spine. It's going to be real tempting to kind of drop down because you're working hard. So keep your head in line with your spine. Keep those shoulder blades separated. Let's do one more. All right, and then when you're done, sit back. We're going to take a little wrist break. Just gently interlace your fingers and circle those wrists around. So as your deepest abdominal muscle, your transverse abdominis helps to support your spine. It helps you feel like you're sitting up tall. It gives you space here to breathe, to digest food. There's a lot going on down here, and if you're kind of crumpled over, it doesn't happen as well. So this muscle helps you to get that space between your ribs and your hips, keep everything supported and strong. So if you're going on to the next one, join me back in all fours. So we're going to go into cat and cow next. And this is an amazing way to just limber up your spine, get a little bit into your hips, a little bit into your shoulders, and to get some nice deep breaths. So first thing we want to do is squeeze those shoulder blades together and then roll them back and down. Let your hips tilt, scoop your chest forward and look up. And then as you exhale, you're going to separate your shoulder blades, push the floor away, let them elevate up towards your ears, tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin. Inhale into cow. Retract and depress your shoulders, tilt your hips, look up. Exhale into cat. Push the floor away, elevate those shoulders, tuck your tailbone, tuck your chin. And go ahead and do this at your own pace. Follow your own breathing. And you want this movement to start with your shoulders and your thoracic spine, your upper spine, as opposed to your hips and your lumbar spine, your lower spine. So shoulder blades and upper back, start the movement. Your hips just follow along. Couple more deep breaths in, and then when you're ready, exhale into neutral spine. And when you're done, sit back, and we'll take another little wrist break. Just gently interlace your fingers and do those circles. Now this is a lot of time down on your wrists, and so they might start to feel a little uncomfortable. Discomfort is okay. That discomfort, that little bit of tension, that little bit of pressure is actually helping your wrist, tendons, joints, ligaments, all that great stuff get stronger. It's pain that you want to watch out for. Don't work through pain. Give yourself a little break. Take wrist circles anytime you need to. Give a little shake, a little stretch, and then get back into it. But take those breaks. All right, if you're stopping there, I'll see you next time. If you're going on to the next one, we are back on all fours. Now this is a big strength move. It's gonna work your core, shoulders, glutes, quads, hamstrings. Kind of hard to think of a muscle this one isn't gonna move. This is our spinal balance. We're gonna start by reaching that right leg back. Toes resting on the floor, and you wanna make that leg as long and strong as you can. Really engage those quads, reach those toes back. Just let it rest on the floor for now, and shift your weight over to this right hand. Push the floor away. Get a little separation between those shoulder blades. Left hand is gonna reach forward, bicep by your ear. Now here comes the fun balancey part. Take a nice deep breath in and lift that right leg straight up. Big time glute move. Now here's a fun challenge. Keep your knee and your hip pointed down at the floor. Don't let everything open out to the side. Ooh. So really squeeze through your glutes and squeeze your right thigh in towards your left thigh. Let's come on down. We're gonna do the same thing on the left side. Reach your left leg back, engage your quads, engage your glutes. Shift over into that left arm, push the floor away, get that little space in your shoulder blade. Reach your right arm forward, bicep by your ear. Take a nice deep breath in and lift that left leg up. Abs staying nice and tight to give you support. Your knee and your hip are pointed at the floor on that left side. You're squeezing that left thigh in towards your right thigh. That's going to help keep you from opening out to the side. Just hold it there and breathe. And then bring it down. Let's take a little wrist break. And then we're going to take that and we're going to move it. All right. Now, if you're still working on the stability, just holding still, then go ahead and work just the stability holding still. If you want to go on to the movement, then please feel free. We're going to start on that right leg, reach it back, shift over to your right arm, push the floor away, find that spot, and then find your balance, lift that right leg. Now inhale and reach, exhale, and you're going to pull your elbow and your knee towards one another. Inhale and reach. Exhale, pull. Maybe go a little deeper. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull one day. Elbow to belly button, knee to nose. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach and hold it, breathing deeply. And then release it down. All right, let's do it on the other side. Left leg reaches back. Make that leg long and strong. Push the floor away on that left side. Right arm reaches forward. Find that balance, that stability. Then lift the leg up. Find that balance and that stability. Inhale, reach. And pull. Elbow and knee towards one another. Stability first, depth second. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach and hold it there, breathing deeply. And then release it down. Sit back. Interlace your fingers. Let's take a little wrist break. Woo. Nice work. A lot of strength coming from that move. A lot of stability. And hopefully a lot of confidence.